Whenever we're doing our single leg balance work, one way we can divide up the leg is to call like an inward and outward internal and external spiral. So when we get more into what we typically call pronations, like whenever our arch falls down flat, we start to get a little bit of a medial collapse. Everything's kind of inward. We're going to call this an inward spiral. And whenever our arch builds up and we get kind of an outward turn, we're going to call it an outward spiral. So that'd be the arch picks up, also known as supination, a little bit of inversion of the calcaneus, external rotation of the tibia and femur, and everything's kind of going to go outwards. The first one would be more the internal spiral, which would be the pronation, internal rotation of the tibia, eversion of the calcaneus, and internal rotation of the thighs. Everything's moving together. This is kind of a, not necessarily like functional evaluation of this. All these little things can change depending on what's planted, what's moving, or what's not. So this is kind of the big picture there. So this is one of the reasons that we yell at the flat tripod all the time, making sure our foot's even. Because if I'm trying to go through a clean motion up and down, so like a single leg deadlift, we're going to do like an airplane or like a helicopter back and forth, or even just going forward and out through a lunge. Depending on whether I'm getting more of that deviation towards the inward outward spiral, that's going to change how the muscle ripples up my leg. So if I'm going more into an inward spiral like this, I'm going to typically feel a little more tension on the outside and the IT band as my support structure. As it's going internally, if I don't have the oomph to get back out of it, I'm going to turn off a lot of my external rotators. I'm going to dominate with a lot of my internal rotators. I'm typically going to feel a lot more inner thigh support rather than like backside hip. So basically, when we go into that, that's going to give us, like, this is essentially our valgus knee position also, as everything comes in, which is all over the place for injury prevention and whatnot. Whereas if I go too far to the outside, if I drift more onto my pinky toe, but then actually keep the big toe down, as I get more to the outward spiral, I can actually get the opposite problem. I can actually get my knee tracked to the outside. I can get some over-dominance through the external rotators, kind of like almost like a lockdown response if we're gripping too tight, getting more like a high threshold strategy. So whenever we do all these motions, we're going to harp on keeping everything even and consistent across to make sure we're not dominating one or the other, because the main thing is balance. Occasionally, we might tell you to put a little more pressure to the heel, the big toe, the little toe, if we see that there's a specific deficiency in one of the muscle columns coming up. If you want additional reference for that, some of the anatomy training works by Tom Myers is pretty interesting when we get into the different slings. I think that's the spiral line that comes up each side with the lateral and anterior coming across. But basically, there's so whenever we may give you a very specific corrective for one or the other. Otherwise, whenever you're going into a squat, whenever you're going into a lunge, whenever you're going to like a single leg, kind of a single leg main deadlift, any type of balance maneuver, having that evenness across is going to even out those spirals going across the leg to make sure we have a nice co-contraction, which is kind of the name of the game. So one of the reasons that we yell at you for tripod all the time, and some of these things are highly relevant. Please check out any of the other videos for any of the balance work and kind of some of those other prompts getting into the arch of the foot and the hip activation exercises. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.